Let's talk business now. Nigerian stocks jumped for a third straight trading session on Friday as investors bet more on shares, pushing the benchmark index close to its highest peak level since the 20th of July and up by 0.9% compared to the previous session. Transaction volume improved by 3%, while turnover depleted by as much as 67%. Market breadth, which measures the extent of investors' sentiment towards trade, was positive as 36 gainers were reported compared to 12 losers. Now, the all-share index enlarged 463.6 basis points to 52,512.5, while market capitalization increased to 28.6 trillion naira. Year to date, the index is up 2.5%. Azeez Lawal, Managing Director, TrustBanc Asset Management Limited, joins me on the news now as we discuss business. Thank you, Azeez, for joining me.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning, my pleasure. Now, Azeez, at the end of last week's trading, the index went up by 2.5% and transaction volume also went up by 3%. What would you say led to these results?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, for the positive performance, we saw renewed interest in large cap tickers, specifically over 60% gain in MTN, WAPCO, international bureaus. They basically supported the positive close we saw last week. For activity levels, we saw increased activity level in banking tickers. The most traded stocks for the week: First Bank, Sterling Bank, including Airtel Africa, Boa Cement. So all these combined spurred market activities last week. Thank you.
Okay, looking at the record-breaking activities, would we say there are any possibilities of such performance continuing and improving?
Yeah, we are positive about the continuation of that outcome this week. That's the bullish outcome we've seen in the last couple of weeks, particularly looking at renewed interest in large cap tickers like MTN. We expect that MTN will still go up this week because we saw a renewed interest on Friday, particularly. And like you mentioned, that 36 gainers against 12 losers. So that's a strong positive sentiment. So as a result, we expect that positive run of the market to extend into this week. Thank you.
So what would you say are your predictions for the week?
Really, expectations of earnings release this week would drive renewed interest also in banking tickers, particularly lower inflation print. We expect the inflation data to come out this week, and it's the expectation of the market is that the inflation levels will possibly go down, and that is good for the market. Also, lower yield in fixed income security arising from the surge in liquidity in the system will also support the equity market. That's our expectation for this week.
Thank you so much, Azeez Lawal, for joining me on the news.
Yeah, thank you for always having me. Thank you.